Hi, this is Dr. Kathy Backus. I also wanted to speak briefly about two other the best ways. Well, one of the best ways to actually deal with preventing rattlesnake bites is to take your dog to a rattlesnake training class. Believe it or not, they do have these. They're like super cool. There's actually a couple people, not many because they have to have permits to get snakes. They come out of Arizona. They actually come up to the Kanab, Utah area. I know Kanab Veterinary Hospital with Dr. Ballard hosts these classes. We also have had a couple ourselves here in town. And then he also goes to Page and to St. George. So there's a lot of opportunities for you to enroll your dog in rattlesnake training class, because what they will do is they will learn that rattlesnakes, you can never ever reason with them, ever. You have to stay away from them no matter what. And the cool thing is your dog actually learns this by scent. It's very, very effective. These trainers are phenomenal. I've actually been using them. First invited them to the area almost 10 years ago, maybe a little less than 10 years ago. Had all my dogs rattlesnake trained. They never forget it. They take a class, they learn it, and the vast majority of dogs, there are some individuals, like other things, that if they have trouble picking up scent, like pugs and little smashed face breeds, sometimes they have a harder time like really solidifying that information. But I'm telling you, it is the best, most safe and powerful way to protect your dog and yourself from getting bit by a rattlesnake when you're out, because they will pick it up by scent far faster than you will ever see it the vast majority of the time. So that's the most number one best preventative. The other thing I wanted to mention here is kind of on the other end. There is a new antivenom on the market called Rattler and antivenom. It's a tricky word. The cool thing about this antivenom is that it's good for up to 3 years. That's a huge improvement of a longer shelf life, because the antivenom we've had in the past had a very short shelf life. And you're like, well, what's that mean? You're like, it's really expensive. It's like $400 minimum dose that you're going to be paying to get an antivenom injection. And that's at the bottom starting price, particularly with this new one. So it's super expensive. And so if it expires, you got to throw it away. And so it's not something that is easy to keep on your shelf. So having the new longer expiration date is one thing. The other piece to it is it's a full IgG, which means it's a antivenom that actually has a full spectrum. Has more proteins in it, even not just the primary thing. We talked about Western Diamondback rattlesnakes and hemotoxins or blood toxins, little hand grenades. But there's also neurotoxins, like green Mojaves have neurotoxins, and in the past the antivenom has not been effective for that at all. So this new product actually will be the antidote for the neurotoxin as well as the hemotoxin. So that's like super important. Keeping in mind though, however, just one dose for your animal is $400 just for the antivenom. Then you've got the IV, the hospitalization. So I mean, you're talking close to $1,000 bill minimum when you have your animal bit by a rattlesnake. So it really is in everybody's best interest to just prevent doing that in the first place by getting your dog trained, because it really is expensive and it's important. So I just wanted to add those two pieces in as far as rattlesnakes, our topic today. And again, our website is www.drbackus.com.